Dr. Charles Fleischmann, Department of Civil and Natural Resources Engineering, University. Give it up, please. Charles is an internationally recognized engineering educator who starts from the premise that engineering cannot be taught. Charles sees his role as one of engaging students, guiding their learning and fostering their problem-solving skills. His regular spot, Failure Fridays, is just one way in which he emphasizes the criticality of professional decision-making within his discipline.
It goes without saying that I couldn't do what I do without the students. Who, I got to admit, they continue to show up in my lectures regardless of what I do. There's been three people who are actually members of the Academy that helped me through this process. Roger Noakes, who I talk to regularly about teaching more than anybody else. John Harding, who was a mentor through my process of filling out the portfolio, and Rua Murray, who was successful last year from my the university, who have all helped me through the portfolio. And I'm sure everybody who's gone through that process realizes how much of a reflection it is. Having been at a university in one form or another for 34 years, I've had an opportunity to be inspired, motivated, and work with some fabulous people who have helped me along the way in ways that I can't possibly acknowledge tonight. But going through that process, I was left with one very fundamental question, having done this or been there for 34 years. Am I really that old? I am. My 16-year-old daughter will tell you. I would also like to acknowledge the colleagues in civil engineering who have always been supportive for the last 20 years, for the many things that I have tried, some of my failures, and certainly in my successes. And I'd like to acknowledge my family. Both my parents were teachers, and they sort of started me down this track. My wife, Carol, has always been supportive, even through my many long hours that I spend at the university. Somebody told me it was a half-time appointment at the university, which means I only have to work 12 hours a day. And my children, who are now 16 and 18, who I've used as guinea pigs in my teaching, even without permission of the ethics committee. But they've also been, of course, they're certainly my most toughest critics that I have, and they've never missed an opportunity to tell me that I am boring, such as now. So I will simply thank the selection committee for choosing me, and to me, I can hardly explain in words what I am feeling for having been selected for this honor. So thank you very much.